This is a 1977 Kirk model F68 telephone made under the license of Swedish Ericsson in Denmark by Telefonfabrik Automatic, which is also known as GNT Automatic, and Christian Kirk's Telefonfabriker. This telephone is very similar to the Dialog, obviously, but it has its own features that the Ericsson Dialog does not have. First thing is that they don't have the Ericsson logos as they usually do on the middle center of the dial, and they also have their own alphabet and the numerics around the bezel here in the Danish alphabet, as you can see. One thing I noticed of this telephone is that the dial is actually unusually fast. I'm thinking maybe it's a 20 pulse per second dial, because that's the speed of it when I first got it. And I also have another Danish telephone that has a fast dial as well. I don't know much about the telephone systems there, but maybe it's a 20 pulse per second. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is actually the final checkout video, and it's been a couple years since I did my first checkout video, so I thought I'd do a final checkout of this phone. Restoration went fine. I gave the plastics a good clean in some warm water with some dish soap, and gave it a good polish. Cords are actually a nice dark gray color. They are not solid black, which is kind of a neat color to do on a telephone, a color telephone like this. Usually it would be black, but they chose a dark gray. And also down here I have the plug. I have it hooked up to the alligator clips here. So that's what the Danish plug looks like. 3 flat prongs. And of course the plug is also that dark charcoal gray as well. I also have it hooked up to the analyzer so I can show you the numbers dialing out. So here's a look at the handset. Obviously there's no logo on here, it's blank. They also have the electronic type of receiver, and they also have an electronic transmitter as well on these telephones. The earlier ones, I believe, were charcoal type. I'm guessing carbon or charcoal. I was reading some information on this telephone before I did a video on this, and they had some more problems, so they replaced them with electronic ones later on. So here's a look at the telephone here. No damage at all. Sorry, my hand was in the way. Then also the back. Let me flip it around here. And they have the clear piece of plastic there. That's the screw where you can take the cover off. That will release the cover so you can service it. I'll show you the bottom, but before that I'll show you plungers here. I'm guessing they're nylon, but they are a white translucent plastic. Some Ericsson Dialogs actually had clear ones. Here's the bottom. Very similar to the Ericsson Dialog, obviously. Nothing any different, except there's the GNT Automatic. And then we have something written in Dutch here. Not Dutch, Danish. And we have the F68. That's the model. This first came out in 1968. And then we have May of 1977 on the bottom. Plastic is different quality compared to Ericsson Dialogs, because if you were to hold it up to the light, I don't know if you can do it. Let's see. Find a spot. I don't know if you can see in there. Inside the phone, you can see the light shining through the plastic. Definitely a different quality of plastic on these. So, let us show you the numbers register on the analyzer. So I'm going to set it to the side here, so you also get a view of the analyzer. I'll also show you the voice level as well. So it's transmitting. You can see the light change on there. And we have dial tone as well. I'm just going to dial a few numbers just to show you these go through. This dial is a little fast for what this can handle. Because notice how when I dial a 0, well, actually it's not doing it now. I think there was some inconsistency in the connection with the cord because I was having some trouble with it staying, keeping the dial tone because it would go out from moving the cord. So I think that's what it was doing. But the dial, look at the 4, you got the number 8. So it's working fine. But I tried dialing on Verizon Fios, and when I would complete the number, I would get a recording saying that the number couldn't be completed. So I wonder if it would work on a regular landline. I'm kind of curious if it would, or it would not register at all. I don't know. But without further ado, let's also give you a ring the phone for you. So I'm going to put my foot over the button, and here we go. Pick up on this third one. Alright. And one other thing that I forgot to mention is that I also put in a number card there as well, a piece of paper, to make it complete. So I hope you enjoyed this final checkout of this Danish model F68 made by GNT Automatic KTAS under the license of LM Ericsson. And more videos will be coming, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.